Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Whatever is necessary to do it. When somebody needs to be killed, there's no wrong. You do it. And you move on. And you pick up a child, and you move into the desert. You pick up as many children as you can. And you kill whoever gets in your way. This is us.
Making a face like you got a problem.
I'm sorry that I'm making that face. I don't mean to make a face that seems like I have a problem.
I don't like that face. You need to change it quick.
Stop making that face. Is this face better?
Oh, I don't like, that new face is driving me crazy. Change it, now!
You're getting him mad. Only have so many faces. I love scotch. Scotchy, scotch, scotch.
There's a guy ringside watching this fight tonight who comes to attack Triple G.
Yo lo invité a que subiera.
I invited him to come to the ring.
You invited him to the ring? Why?
Yo lo invité a que subiera. Como decimos en México, hay que dejarnos de mamadas. No hay que... Los cinturones aquí se hacen a un lado. Hay que pelear por honor y por gloria nada más.
I invited him into the ring, and like we say in Mexico, we don't fuck around. We don't fight for rings and stuff like that. I don't fear anyone.
En este deporte no se viene a jugar y no le tengo miedo a nadie.
We don't come to play in this sport. I fear no one in this sport.
Does that mean that you will fight Triple G later this year.
Como lo dije en la pelea pasada, ahorita mismo me vuelvo a poner los guantes.
As I said in the last fight, right now I'll put on the gloves again.
Gracias, gracias a toda la gente. ¡Viva México!
Thank you, Canelo. Congratulations.
Come again? You know I don't speak Spanish. In English, please.
¿Cómo están, bitches?
Oh, we got some. Hold on for a second. Let me go ahead and. Okay, hey, well, you know what, Squabbles? Go ahead, Squabbles. Tell me what I said that was biased, Squabbles. I'm gonna let you go ahead and represent the decaf, man. I'm gonna let you represent them right. You on the big stage. Now, you guys see how these decaf, they drop, you know, they do little drive-bys and they don't fucking explain nothing. I just asked one of the decaf to explain, you know, what he was basically trying to convey, and all of a sudden he just, you know, got out. You know, he scurried on. He hit the gas, basically. Hey,
last time he had a clear advantage with those gloves. Terrence Crawford and Victor Postol both had bigger gloves than Triple G had in the Dominic Wade fight.
How hard does he hit? He's a good puncher. He never really rocked me or anything like that, but he's a solid puncher. You know, I do believe that his gloves are different than any other fighter that I've fought before, and I can tell you that right now. What do you mean by that? We both fought with Grants, but for whatever reason, his Grants were missing a little more cushion on the knuckles, and we had a problem with that. And they said that the gloves were approved, and when he hit me in the first round, I just felt straight, solid wraps. I didn't, you know, it wasn't like it was just like an impact of a glove. It was just like, it felt like a little bat hitting the top of my head. So, you know, Triple G's gloves, Grant definitely makes custom gloves for his guy. So, you know, so Steven got to look out for that.
So you think they were less than 10-ounce gloves then?
No, they were 10-ounce gloves. It's just the weight was probably more on the wrist.
On the wrist, okay.
Yeah, I could tell you that for a fact. I've never got cut in a fight, only by headbutt, which was 4 years ago. I get cut twice in the same eye in the second round. Macklin got cut early in the fight as well. It's just kind of suspect about them gloves.
How much did you protest that on Fight Night?
Oh, we tried, but it was already, you know, the fight was the next day, and so much bullshit was going on that I was just focused on the fight that I guess I really couldn't put too much thought into it.
Poop! Poop mouth! Poop out of your mouth!
He feels that maybe there's some tampering going on with the gloves or the wraps. You fought Gennady. How likely is that? And I'm just trying to get a general consensus of what do you make of these comments that he said.
I mean, they could be very true. What people don't realize is, you know, I tell people this, right? You know, after my fight, some tweets from some bigger name people, I won't say, went out about Gennady's gloves looking suspect when I fought him. I retweeted the tweets, you know, you're in the heat of the moment, you retweet. Use your own brain. You have eyes, you got ears. You hear what a bunch of people are saying. You see what you see on TV. If a glove looks smaller, it looks smaller. That's facts. It's not, your eyes aren't playing tricks on you. And if your gloves look smaller every single fight, you got to say to yourself, well, man, maybe it is. Maybe it's the way his gloves are made. Maybe he has bigger hands and the gloves sort of contract when he expands. You never know.
Everybody I talked to a lot of guys. I talked to a lot of guys that actually been in there with them to spar, and they're like, dude, like, you know, I mean, even like the sparring partners, they're like, bro, like we block him, we got the bruises all in our arms the next day.
The trainer says that he's not allowed to hit him in the head.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, like what is that? That don't make no sense. But I mean, like I say, he's small with bigger guys. He's still hurting them, and I mean, I don't know. I think I guess he just got dense bones or something. I don't know, because he doesn't have no muscle for real, but I don't know.
With the Monroe camp, they've actually been complaining about insinuating about the smaller gloves that Golovkin wore during the fight.
Okay, when the fight was first negotiated, and even back to Rosado, let's just say Rosado was the one of them that complained. When it was negotiated, we said we were going to wear Grant gloves. They were welcome to wear whatever they wanted to wear. We don't have an issue with the MXs. We don't have an issue with anything. In particular to the Rosado fight, when Billy made a comment about it, I said, then you just wear our set. Just wear our extra set. We're fine with that.
Yeah.
Same thing with Monroe. When his coach, Tony, tried out, put the gloves on, and he looked at him, they wanted to wear what they wanted to wear. We weren't complaining about what they were going to wear. We're going to wear Grants. Now, we had an additional pair of Grants because you're supposed to have 2 pair for Trauma. They were welcome to use our pair too also. But, oh no, the colors don't match. Well then,
yeah.
You know, but they're welcome to use the same thing that we're using. Yeah. But we, way ahead of time, got them made. It was the Laker colors.
Yeah.
But the company, Grant Company, is not going to put their livelihood on the line for one fighter.
Yeah.
No, Grant's not going to put his reputation on the line for one fighter.
Yeah.
And we had a scale there at the weigh-in. They could have weighed the gloves. We come prepared. Tom always carries a scale with him, so if anybody questions it, he can put them on the scale. And, they were 10-ounce gloves. That they were Grants, and the color made them look a little bit different. If you look at Andre, when he was wearing Everlast gloves, Andre has a problem. Even Floyd has a problem with their hands. They call it hands. Yeah, they have bad hands. So Grant makes what they call an orthopedic glove.
Yeah.
Which is lighter foam, but it's just a bigger glove to protect their hands. Golovkin doesn't have a problem with his hands, so he doesn't have to use the big bulky foam. It's still the same weight, but it's just a bigger bulky foam that gives him a little more cushion. And that's what they like. If you go back in some of the fights, you see how big Andre's gloves. They're still 10-ounce gloves, but that's what he likes. You know, and everybody's got a preference.
How much power is Gennady punching at?
Well, you know, the HBO had a chip that they were going to try to start to use, but for some reason I went by the wayside. I honestly don't know. But if you're a puncher, you're a puncher. Yeah. A small glove, if Gennady used a big, he knocks people out with a 16-ounce glove. So if you use a big glove or a small glove, the puncher's a puncher. The guy, there's no such thing as a puncher's glove. If the guy can crack, he can crack. You know, 1 ounce or 2 ounces ain't gonna make a difference.
Yeah. What do they get out of trying to insinuate that he's using smaller gloves after they've already clearly lost? And then how do you see, like, what do they get out of that when they just start saying things like that? Like,
you know, it's a way to keep themselves relevant. It's a way to justify them getting knocked out to themselves. But it doesn't really matter. It's water under the bridge. We're on to the next one. Yeah. If Rosado had a problem back then, how many fights have we had since Rosado? 6 or 7?
Yeah, about 6 or 7.
So 6 or 7 guys, they're the same glove. The same Grant glove that we use every time. Just different color, but just the same Grant glove. Nobody has said nothing about it.
Yeah.
Gil didn't say nothing about it. Stevens didn't say nothing about it. So, but again, they're welcome to use the same glove. Yeah. If they call Grant and say we want to wear the glove like Golovkin wears, they're going to get the same glove.
Yeah.
It's not a custom-made glove for Golovkin. It's a custom-made glove as far as the colors are concerned, but not the way that
less padding or more padding.
No, not the way they're prepared.
You're just a woman with a small brain, with a brain a third the size of us. It's science.
Sorry about that. Whammy. He's a good puncher. He never really rocked me or anything like that, but he's a solid puncher.
Here we see what we call in boxing the power jab. I think Rosado could attest that probably felt like a right hand. Golovkin steps in with a left, digs in with a power jab again, and rocks back Rosado. Rosado on his heels.
Stylistically, or in terms of the mental makeup or anything like that, just in terms of the Tyson's name gets connected to a lot of punchers, but
Rosado can stay on shoes. Good stiff jab there from Golovkin. Oh, good right hand on the uppercut, right back Rosado. Rosado's taking these shots well tonight. Golovkin with that jab, not look at that eye. Not supposed to be in there in round 6, taking the shot that Rosato's taking. Wow, what a shot, Rosado wants to continue. That right hand in the last round, right to the face of Rosado, cracked him up pretty good.
The Rosado corner did the right thing. They asked the inspector to step up to the top of the ropes and stop it.
The winner by TKO victory and still WBA IBO middleweight champion of the world, Gennady Triple J Golovkin.